about now? Can you hear anything now? No. Oh, there we go. Yes, no, maybe so. Yep, there you go. Okay. Sorry about that. I was answering back to your question. I said, we're just going to be hanging out tonight and checking out these cool new knives that Neil from River the Knight's Head sent us, and doing a little bit of sharpening on this Crewware PM2 here. What do you got going on today? Anything good? I've been trying to do some more of these live streams. I figure it's good. Kind of try to spread the word and get out there a little bit in the community. Knight's Edge, hey buddy, I'm at Mom and Dad's, bad service here. Just wanted to pop in and say hi and hit the like. Also, I'm out of jail, live jail. See you Saturday morning, hopefully. Yeah, buddy, I got basketball in the morning, but I'll definitely try to be watching on the way up to the tournament though. That's cool. Neil stopped in. So he sent over this. Of course, these are just for me to look at, review, carry. Cool. Nah. Just got home from work, fidgeting the RR Station Express and Stash. That's what I'm talking about. Heck yeah, that's sweet. That's awesome. Well, I'm glad you stopped by. It's nice of you. Appreciate it, man. Got this River's Edge exclusive River's Edge cutlery. Wow, that seems like a whole entire mouthful right there. River's Edge cutlery exclusive CPM 10V little native here. This thing is pretty sweet, and I was kind of really getting into these smaller knives. I had just recently gotten this TRM Three Rivers Manufacturing Holy Nerd, and this thing has really caught my attention for at least a smaller knife. And I really wanted to look at this Native 5 because I know it's going to be similar in the actual size, and it's definitely a pretty cool, little size comparison there. Handles are pretty much exactly, they might not be exactly the same. They're a little bit longer on the Native, and of course you got a little bit more blade length on the Native too. But this is still very cool knife. And so I was really interested in how this one worked, and love carrying this thing. So I went ahead and Neil sent this one over to me. I was really interested in it, and glad that he did. This might be something that I get in the collection here for too long. Purple is my favorite accent color on knives. Yeah, this thing is a purple haze G10 they call it. So it's actually a 3D milled, and this is like a pretty cool little handle they have on this knife right here. They of course Three Rivers actually sent this knife to me, so super grateful for that. It came with some real cool burlap micarta handles. I don't exactly know where those ones are off the top of my head, but they're pretty cool. They're pretty cool too. But yeah, this is a sweet little knife. And then let's see what else we'll just leave that one open here. This is ooh, damn, hit my finger with that one. This is the Sage 5, of course, the Taichung Taiwan. Definitely pretty sweet. I've never seen never experienced a Sage, any of the Sage series that effect, But this is the lightweight model. And S30V, and he actually stonewashed and acid etched and stonewashed the blades. That was definitely pretty cool. Really do want to get one of these too, and I'm really looking into that whatever it is, that new crazy steel. What the heck is that stuff called? Rex 121. That would be really cool. And I do like the lightweight on this knife even more than the lightweight of the actual Pair 3. But overall, it's definitely, I don't know if it's more ergonomic or really what of course, I do like the blade shape on these Sage knives. Really, I don't know what, we'll go ahead and throw the Shaman up here too and see what the actual blade looks like. If it's going to be like a native kind of shape. I feel like that's kind of hard to distinguish there. What kind of blade shape? I know this is definitely a leaf-shaped blade, but I want to call the Native 5 a leaf-shaped blade also. I appreciate you guys hitting the like button on that. Really do appreciate it. I think we're up to 2 likes. I don't know what it says on the actual phone there. I'm watching off my daughter's iPad. But anyway, what do you think it looks more like? What do you is it the Sage 5 looking more like the Native, or is it more like the actual Shaman blade shape? Definitely got a pretty good drop to the point there, but still looking like a leaf blade. Maybe they're all kind of in the same family. I thought the Native and the Shaman was in the same kind of, you know, lineage, I guess you could say. Definitely cool. We're definitely getting some. I love seeing all these different Spydercos on the table. Let's go ahead and get some of them out while we're here. I think this is all the ones that I got for now. I do have one more, but it's over at Jimmy Crow Land. What's up, 04 Hemi? Man, Kev, nice to see you, man. Thanks for stopping by and hanging out. We're going to have to turn this thing sideways. We got all sorts of Spydercos going right now. What's going on, man? What's going on? Oh, just another day of hanging out. Try to do a little bit of showing some knives, cutting some stuff. However we can do it. Man, we got them. Oh, this is another real cool one, too. I was really excited to see. I've never had any... I hear the Sage in 120 was insanely good. Yeah, there's a guy that I think he's from Australia. I'm not too sure exactly where he's from. But it's like Outdoors 55 or something like that. And he does like a twisted sisal rope cut test with all the different crazy knife steels. And he was like, I don't even know, 2,000 cuts with that stuff before it even started at all out whatsoever. So it was pretty impressive. And for whatever, I think it's like $250 for the lightweight version of that knife, which is still, you know, it's up there in the price range, but I think it's probably doable. We could probably get one, hopefully. Maybe this coming summer, work picks up, we can hopefully try to get one of those. That'd be pretty cool. But here we're looking at the Spyderco Capara. This is another one that I've... Okay, go upstairs, honey. Journey, can you help her get up there? Please. Watch the dog. Hold on, Nay. Let your sister help you up there so the dog don't come down. Cedric and Ada. Yeah, that's who it is. Yeah, Cedric and Ada. Pete is the man when it comes to cut tests. Yeah, he is a great dude. And I've been watching his videos for like a while now. And he's just like the coolest dude ever. I don't know, the way he like, you know, presents himself and does his cut tests. He's just hilarious. I really do like him. I like watching his videos. I feel like me and him kind of have the same personality, at least like knives that we're interested in. So definitely pretty cool. I really would like to get into doing some cut testing and maybe flip the camera around, and but I'd have to kind of get my studio working here. But yeah, so Spyderco Capara. This is one that I've been wanting to check out for a long time. And luckily, Neil had this thing to send over to me. So this kind of gives you, like, I don't even know what kind of vibes. Just a real elegant, so many cut tests. He's already having shoulder problem. I couldn't imagine ripping through 2,000 cuts in one video. And do you even know where he's from? Is he from, I feel like he's from Australia. I don't know. He said that it was hot in his shed there the other day. And the only place I know where it'd be hot in the shed right now is probably Australia, because they're having summertime right now. And he almost has that kind of an accent, I guess you could say. But this is a pretty cool knife here. We're looking at, what's on this one? This is CPM S30V, okay, from Australia. TKE, KOK. What's up, Marco? Nice to see you, man. Kaleidoscope knives, yep, that's what that one is. Definitely cool. He sent this over to me. Can't wait to do some actually testing with this thing, carry it more. Really do like that red backspace from the back of that. And the carbon fiber handles, super classy. And then, of course, this is the one that I really wanted. I've been interested in getting a smock for a whole, hey, Jimmy Crow. Man, we're getting the whole crew in here now. That's awesome. Appreciate you guys stopping by and watching. It's a pretty cool feeling, getting some good names in there in the comment section. But, yeah, the smock, this is, of course, with the custom, you know, Kevin smock, actual, I can't remember what he said these scales were called, but definitely pretty cool. Love the color on this thing. But the action on these smocks, I imagine this has that secondary detent ball removed, which is definitely a must-have when you're working on these things. Don't forget to hit that like button, folks. Really do appreciate that, Kevin. And I always try to comment back to all your stuff. You're always on the videos, man. I really do appreciate it. Means the world having some support. I'm telling you, I'm really trying to get this thing going a little bit better. And I've had a lot of inspiration from Neil. We've been talking back and forth, and he's a great dude. He's been helping me out. And I know I had a pretty good run out there a while back ago, but I'm trying to stay with it, keep into it, and you know, good stuff happens to good people, I guess you could say. So that's what we're trying to do here. And so yeah, Spyderco smock. I carried this from the day. Really enjoyed it. Everybody at work loved this thing. All the dudes were wanting them, but I don't think they can justify the price tag like you know, other people can, I guess you could say. They just don't get it. And then these are actually mine, of course. We got the 15V lightweight. This has been a really great addition to the channel and the collection. Love this thing. And Okay, 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 honey. Talking to the little one here. She came down to hang out with us tonight. Little Carrie Cut. And say, hey, everybody.
Hey, buddy.
All right, go play, honey. I can only stay till 5. Gonna try to win a Demco Shark Cup. I don't blame you, man. Not a big deal. Not a big deal whatsoever. I gotta scoot out of here probably around 6:30 at least Eastern time today. We got some plans tonight too, so I just figured I'd get on here and try to hang out for a minute. But hopefully, good luck with the Shark Cub. Who's giving that away tonight? I know there's a lot of lives going on, and I don't fit in the timestamps or everybody else's time frames, and that's not a big deal. You know, I know I'm not doing any giveaways quite yet, but we're going to try to get back into that kind of realm too. And we got some Spydercos going here. How many we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Heck yeah. I didn't think I'd ever see this many Spydercos at one time in my life, that's for sure. Definitely pretty cool. Glad to have great friends like all you guys and Neil to send this stuff over. Definitely a humbling feeling, that's for sure. All right. Yo, Jimbo. Got 2 pair of 2s going. We got the smock. Enjoy them while they're little. I know they are a blast, I'm telling you, buddy. Capara, Shaman, Sage 5 lightweight. This is definitely going to be one I got to get into, get on the channel here. Little Native, still definitely really cool. Delica, and then the Endura, Clip It Endura. This is a pretty cool one too. If some of you guys missed this one the other day, got a crazy clip-on thing. But let me know if you guys have ever seen a clip like this on a Spyderco knife, at least one of the older ones. This was definitely, I almost call this like a barn find. I found this thing off the Matco tool truck. Jimmy said you have to go for it. Still missing the leaf jumper. I know. I'm telling you what, man. If you ever get you know, I haven't even seen one of those. I don't think Neil has one of those. I don't even know if Jimmy has one of those. If you ever get the itch, send that over to me, man. I'll put it on the channel, do a review, and I'd love to see one. Maybe that would make me finally want to buy one. We'll get there one day. We'll definitely get there one day. All right, let's go ahead. I want to keep kind of showcasing Neil's knives there. So we'll go ahead and kind of throw these in between the old sticker bomb we got going in here. Always repping the Jimmy Crow in the Knight's Edge stickers. All right, so this thing is still I'm pretty sure we still got a pretty good edge on this knife right here. Not too bad. It does need, I think I've only actually touched this thing up one time since I got it. It's been over 2 years ago. So this Crewwear steel is really good stuff. And really do like it. But I think we can maybe, oh, thanks, Jimmy. Really do appreciate that, putting Knight's Edge up on there. Makes a big difference. I'm still learning how to do this thing off the phone. I'm using a different app now. I was just using the actual YouTube, you know, lives, and I'm using Streamlabs now, so can't even see this. I can't seem to figure out how to get the chat up on my phone. Not really sure what's going on there, but I'm using my daughter's iPad to read comments that are coming in, so really do appreciate that, Jimmy. A K390 back lock with the action of an axis lock. It's awesome. It's the reason why I have 2. Yeah, that is definitely impressive. I actually, someone else commented on a video the other day. I can't remember what his name was, but he was telling me about the Spyderco leaf jumper and K390, and he was telling me how it was discontinued. It made me think of you. So definitely got lucky there on that snag. It's kind of a weird with these. I would like to have a rock jumper in K390. It's my favorite. Yeah, I know Jimmy was definitely partial to that K390. That's his favorite stuff. See if we can get this thing in this jig. I've been having all sorts of issues with this thing lately. I struggled big time last night when I was doing that sharpening of that. You want it halfway up there, but man, it seems like I'm just struggling a little bit. Now I got it all sorts of messed up. Got it backwards. I know I think you sent me your, I don't know if it was you sent me one of your knives. I think it might have been the Endura. It was in K390, and I would definitely love that thing. I cut myself something wicked on it, though. That is a super high edge retention steel. Really do love that stuff. It's pretty cool. What's wrong, girls? All right, I think we got her in there pretty good here. Let's go back to the old, oh, shoot. hit the thing with my hat. Let's go back here to the old diary and see what we put. Okay, so we did that at a 20-degree angle back when. Electrical tape on the blade will keep them from sliding. Well, that's pretty nifty. I actually think I might even have electrical tape right here. Huh. That's pretty funny you said that. Just a little sliver of it. I'm gonna try to put that right. Something like that. Let's see what that does for us. The more you know. I'd really like to get into one of the other sharpening systems. I know I want to get one of those 3D printed things they have like on Etsy. It sticks up underneath this holder right here and takes all the wiggle out of it. That diary is an awesome idea. Definitely need to get started on that. Yeah, I actually took inspiration on that from Neve's and Delicate and Delicate. Yeah, I took this from Neve's Knives. He told me that, well, at least he didn't tell me. Jeez, on his one video that I was watching of him, he actually keeps, even the date that he keeps all of his stuff on to know exactly what angles he set on everything. They have them on Amazon too for a couple bucks. J Martis. Yeah, I'm about to look into that because I was really struggling yesterday with I was sharpening that damn big old Concept Corvid, and it was just kicking my butt. Like I just feel like I couldn't get the edge bevels very accurate because it was just bouncing around all over the place. Thanks, Jay. Appreciate that. I'm going to get on Amazon after this and check those out. See if we can dial this thing up to around 20 degrees here. And let's just, I don't think we got to go crazy here. We might be able to set this at our 600 and see what we can get for that. I might even skip the ceramic and just go straight to the 1 micron after that. I've heard people have real good luck with some 600 grit edges on there. They might not look as good, but for like a actual user edge, makes a big difference. Yeah, check them out. Or Gritomatic has one too, I believe. It kind of sucks when you're going back and forth on different sides, but it's okay. Yeah, it's definitely something that I could make do with, I guess you could say, because I need to do something that, or I'm gonna have to look into a different system because it really is starting to bug me. I'm trying to get better at this, and just feel like it's kind of hindering the whole entire process here. I don't think I hit that bevel very well there. Here at the tip, we're not taking off any of that Sharpie, basically. Let's see if we can lay that back a little. I think it might be a little bit above 20. I really like to do, I did 17 on my other, the other PM2 that I got. That's just the S45VN, and I love that edge. It is a super nice edge. I'm going to check into that, though, on Amazon. I'm definitely going to hopefully pick one of those up because that would make even now, it's not sliding at all on me, but it's still wanting to bounce around just a little bit. I even took that blade out of I have this system, I use it for small knives and the Pro for most of my knives. Yeah, I don't, so is the Pro, what is that one? Does that just have like the upgraded stuff on it, or what's the deal? I know there's an upgrade kit that you can get for it, but like I know there was a Precision Adjust Elite, I guess. That was a whole entire different system too. I really just need to suck it up and start doing the dang freehanding and just really get down to it. I know these are nice too, and they have their place, but freehand sharpening I feel like is going to be where it's at. At least get the most skill out of it. Upgraded from the first work sharp to a Hapstone, no wiggle at all. Hapstone. Where'd you get that? Is that the, obviously it must be the brand. It's a larger one like the one you're using. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to look into those Hapstones too. I don't know, I've had this one. My wife got me this. It's been a while ago. I was still working, so it was sometime in the summertime. I do know that. We were at Dick's Sporting Goods, and they had this sharpener, and she let me get it because I was really struggling with the whole freehand style. Freehand is hard, at least in my opinion. I bought a TS Prof Cadet, and I intend on learning how to freehand. Yeah, those TF Prof, I know those things are sweet. That you're getting up there into some big bucks on that one. But it would be cool to have something like that. This is the freehand stone that I have. It's just a simple Sharpening brand. But it's pretty cool though. It's double-sided. We got coarse 325 and then extra fine 1200. One of the other guys that I watch, he does a lot of freehand sharpening too, and he said this is like one of the best bang for your buck stones you can get, especially for this small size of it. I think it's a 3 by, I don't know if that's, how big is this thing? It's not even 3 inches, 2.5. 2.5 by 6. So I think they have a 3 by 9 too. But it's pretty cool. I mean, this thing, it really cuts, and you can really screw up a blade really quick with that thing. I know my 940, I got the edge bevels all sorts of messed up on this one. I saved a bunch of money on it too from Black Friday. I have knives that are too expensive to be messing up, and I'm trying to keep them freehand, and I don't want to send them back to be sharpened. Yeah, I hear you there. This is, this isn't crazy expensive, but if you can see at the tip there how wide that edge bevel is, and then you flip to this side, I mean, it's still, I'm trying to work it out better and better, but when you actually look at the actual tip, if you can see it in focus, I'm really favoring this side over here. I got really carried away, actually picking up my elbow when I'm sharpening on that stone, and yeah, they're really good. I mean, especially, I don't know, you can still cut a lot of, exotic stuff, but I'm definitely see what you're saying there, Jay. I was terrified of even, when I first got this Crewware knife, this PM2, I was terrified of even sharpening it. I didn't want to, I don't know, I guess it comes down to, of course you got to have skill too, but you got to believe in yourself somewhat, and you got to start somewhere. And of course I got some, I don't want to call them throwaway knives, but I got some other ones I'm going to try to, I almost wanted to do that today instead. Do some freehand sharpening and see how it came out, but we're just gonna go ahead and rock and roll this. We might try a little bit here if we got some time. I might don't know what knife I want to use though. That's the only problem. At this point, I really don't have any dull knives at all. Heck yeah. Good luck, man. We'll see you later, Kev. Who win that damn thing? Win my Shark Cub. I want to get one of those too. I don't know. I'm on the fence about the Demco knives. I feel like I'd really like one. At least the 80-20. I like the 80-10. The 80-15 is pretty cool too. And I think Neil or maybe Steven Weigel, old lanyard man, might have sent me one of those 20.5s one day. But that Shark Cub does look cool with the aluminum handles, and it's not really a smaller size, but it's pretty much the same size as that 80-20.5. That thing is pretty sweet. And of course, I'm a big fan of the, for freehand, I recommend starting on a Warncliffe. Yeah, I actually do have this Yojimbo, and I feel like that'd be a good one to get going on. I do have some experience with, like I said, I did get better as I did go on with it, but it was just one of those things. It's a whole entire learning curve. Just something you gotta get the hang of. We'll do that. We'll go ahead and, once I get done with this, and we'll switch over to the other one for a little bit and see what happens. Hey, we're getting a good turnout though. 16. That's better. Yesterday, I think I hit 30 at one point in time, but of course, I think I only ended up at like 8 people. So, thanks for everybody stopping by and watching. Don't forget to hit that like button. Do appreciate a whole bunch. Let's see what we got going on here. We're definitely cutting some off. We're getting a nice learning curve, no pun intended. Yeah, seriously, that is for sure. And it seemed like I freaking tried on drop points. That was my first thing I wanted to try on. And here's a good one. My buddy, he was like a Benchmade fanatic, and I can't even remember what the dang model was. It's a barrage. That's what it was. A Benchmade barrage. He had 4 of these dang things, and he had 2 of the mini ones. And he like used them as hammers and screwdrivers, and like, oh, it was just a mess. He had a fully automatic one. The dang thing didn't even open. Like, it was all gunked up. Had 3-year-old barbecue sauce in it and stuff. And I completely went through all those knives and got them all tuned up for him. And there was giant chips out of the edge. I mean, like big, 1/8-inch chips out of the edge, and I ground those things down with that stone I just showed, and I did get pretty good at sharpening those too. And that kind of has like a 940-esque blade shape, I guess you could say. But there, I was able to get them pretty wicked sharp, that's for sure. We got a little bird going right there, just in that 600. That's nice. All right, let's see what that 17-degree likes on this one. I feel like we're still not quite hitting the apex on this one. We almost might need to take this one down to a 300, or that lower grit, and try to work some of that out. We're getting it somewhat. Just keep on plucking away out of here. Oh, Jimmy, I seen your snow forecast. I looked up your city today on the old weather bug. And I said, you guys might get some good stuff. They just came out and said that we're looking at I think it was like 6 to 8 range of inches of snow between Sunday night and Tuesday morning. So that's going to be pretty sweet for my morning commute going up to Columbus on Monday morning. Hopefully, we'll just go ahead and cancel work on Monday and pick up the extra day on Friday. That would be probably the way to do it. Do you knock the burr off with a reverse pass when you flip the knife over? I did on this one. I did feel a little bit at the front, just a little bit. I know that is one thing I've been needing to help too. When I would get to the hall where I was teaching, there was almost always a pocket knife or 2 for me to sharpen for my apprentices. Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, I know I bet you did. You taught. I couldn't only imagine how many people you taught the craft of. That's for sure. Are you going up to that big meet up here again? And that was in Logan, wasn't it, Jimmy? We're actually going there this weekend for a basketball tournament. I can't remember what it was. Was it bushcraft or something? They said we get 6 to 10 down here close to. Oh, so I'm in High Native too. So I'm in about an hour southeast of Columbus. I'm in Zanesville area. That's pretty cool. Worked for a construction company up here in Columbus, Cocosing. I imagine you've probably seen. I know Cocosing, and then the other company, they're building that whatever it is, Brent Spence Bridge. They are going over the river into Kentucky. Oh, you're on the Kentucky side. Okay. In Kentucky. So that bridge is going to mess you up too. Bushcrest Gathering, yeah, Logan. Yeah, are you going to be going back there again next year? Good possibility. Yeah, that was cool. That was a good meetup. But yeah, I'm traveling down there to Logan. And of course, it's going to be right when the dang snowstorms are. Tournament on Sunday. It's like 5:30, I think the games are. I try not to go across the bridge, to be honest. Yeah, definitely. I don't blame you one bit. That is a terrifying bridge. When we went to Florida this last year, that was my first time ever going across the thing, and I just couldn't believe it. It is wild. I feel like I struggle with the burr removal sometimes. When heroin was bad, a white body with Kentucky tags in Cincinnati was a bad deal. I used to get harassed every time I'd cross. Yeah, I believe it. Yeah, that's unfortunate. That is unfortunate. Kentucky's a pretty state, though. By the police, not the people. Yeah, that's what I figured. That's what I figured, by the police, not the people. I don't even know what road we were on. I imagine it was 75 or whatever that main road coming through there is outside of there. But you coming through all those crazy giant horse farms and stuff, that is like the coolest thing. You okay? Hold up. Got a little one. Little one crying. Hey, what's the matter?
Do we need to go upstairs? Do we need to go?
Daddy's still videoing. Get up there, dog.
Trying to get Brendan right now. Or bring it up here.
Here.
I can.
Go. Get up there. Go. I thought you were taking that. Huh? Yeah, whatever time you want. Just text me, let me know. All right. Sorry about that. Little one had a wreck. She was doing some jumping couch to couch. I guess you could only imagine what would happen there. I went to Kentucky to visit my friend in the community, Blade Walkers. Anyone in here follow him? Yeah, I remember Blade Walker. Yeah, I remember that video that you put up with him. That was a really cool video. He seems like a good dude. All right, we're going to take this thing off here. Try to get that burr removed if we can, best we can, before we run over to the strop here. I should have got some paper towels to try to do that paper towel test that you were talking about, Jimmy. Of course you can. Yeah, go for it. Post it on there, buddy. I need to figure that out. I really need to get a computer. That's one thing that I feel like would really up my game, is get a laptop open beside me that I can control the stream from while I'm videoing. I feel like that would help a whole bunch. See if we can get rid of that. Is a good idea with the duct tape on, or the electrical tape on there. I get the stuff off the blade though. There we go. A little bit of goo left on there. All right, we'll move that out of the way for now. All right. The oldest carrying cut brush paper towel, so we're really going to test it out now. That dang tape residue's bugging me. I gotta get that off there. Is there a weird buzzing audio in the background? I feel like yesterday I did yesterday's live had like a weird buzzing noise. I couldn't tell if it was coming from my microphone or what the heck the deal was. But I don't hear it anymore off off the iPad beside me, so that's pretty cool. I don't know if it was just the YouTube app that was doing it or what it was. All right, there we go. All right, see if we can cut the paper towel. Oh. I think we got a right angle, it would. It wants to. We got a clean slice right there. Somewhat. Let's see if we can. Well, it cuts into that real good. That's for sure. It looks nice still. Even at a 600, we still got a pretty good little shine on that edge too. This Crewwear has definitely got some patina going on it now, though. We're getting some specks. I don't really want to call them rust, but some surfaced rusting, I guess you could say, on the blade. A little bit of, I dipped it in vinegar the one time, and it took it right off there, so that was pretty cool. All right, so we're going to go ahead and hit this thing on that 1.5 micron diamond paste on the strop here, and see if we can get this thing a little more responsive. Make this thing sharp with a C. C-H-A-R-P. Make this thing sharp with a C. C-H-A-R-P. Alright. I can get my bug out blade made in K390s, so I'm thinking I can't get my bug out blade in K. I wonder why. Yeah, Crewwear, that'd be sweet. I wonder why he can't get a hold of K390. That's kind of strange. Yeah, that Gersh blades. One you got, that thing is sweet. That I would check out their website. They have a lot of cool. I mean, they even have like PM2 regrinds you can get, like different blades, and it is definitely very tempting. I just came across that whatever it was, keychain, the Gersh blades keychain that you gave me the other day. Made me think of you. All right, let's see if that did anything different to this edge here running on that. Yeah, it's still just about as sharp as it was, I guess you could say. Over by the heel, it is really sharp here at the heel. You know, this Crewwear takes a crazy good edge. Shaven sharp, I guess you could say still. Or now, not still, but now. Gersh blade makes some awesome reblades. Yeah, I'm gonna call that a success on this one. I think at 600 grit, it's pretty cool. I want to get I know I was talking to Stephen Weigel about doing a little bit of trading and seeing if he wanted to trade me his upgrade kit for this thing. All right, I think I got about, I don't know, maybe 15 minutes or so. Let's see if we can try to get something going here on this Warncliffe and this Yojimbo 2 on this. I feel like this blade still kind of has a wonky tip on it. I know this is one that I sent out to you to see if we could straighten this tip. Just might even be irrelevant when you're doing this freehand stuff, but it could still kind of tell you what you got going on here. But just laying it down, maybe not. Maybe it is flat. I feel like I'm not catching anything. I'm catching is the tip. There we're starting to get into it there. This 325 though, it is aggressive. You can really take some steel off with this thing, that's for sure. I feel like I do good on this side of the blade, but then when I switch over, like, it really messes with me. I don't know if you're supposed to switch hands or what, but it really not good at that part. So I'm definitely, see, this thing's already made a burr. It is crazy. These sharp all stones, they are really good for what you pay for them. I think this was only like $40. All right, let's see if we can do this here. I think I should have put a little bit of Sharpie on this side just to see what the heck I'm doing. Because I have no idea what angle this is. I mean, I'd like to think I could try to get that 17-degree angle on there. So I am definitely not steep enough. Well, I'm getting everything to that one little spot. What grit stone? This is a 320 grit. The coarse side. Yeah, 325 grit. And it is, I mean, it is aggressive. I feel like that one worked a lot better, whatever I did right there. It's all about just getting that. I feel like I'm holding some pretty good form right here. It's definitely a sticky edge. See if we can flip this thing over and hit the 1000 grit and see if it does anything. When I was watching the Sean Houston with the Big Brown Bear, and he was saying that even off of your lowest, coarsest stone, you should be able to, still get it hair popping sharp. And I don't understand it. It is, even with a fixed angle system, I feel like I can still not achieve that. And maybe that comes down to just not. Well, I mean, I know definitely what it comes down to is not hitting the, right edge angle or whatever it is. I just feel like it has been something that has been impossible for me to try to achieve. They're doing real good other than this one little spot of deviation I got going on right there. I almost think that's because of the tip, but maybe not. I think that's when I'm coming off the stone, I'm lifting my hand a little bit. It looks real nice. This knife did have a pretty aggressive bend to the tip. I think that might be why I'm not catching it perfect on that one side, or vice versa. I think it's holding the whole blade up almost. Oh yeah. I feel like that's pretty sharp on that one. I think I might have. I think it's almost digging into the strop when you use it with that tip being bent. Hard to get that first little leading edge. And we're going to do a little cut test on this thing, and then we're going to wrap it up for the night. We're going to head over to Grandma's tonight and hopefully have some dinner. Oof, bad spot. Oh man, that was really, really good. I think that's going to be even sharper than that pair 2 was. PM2. Man, I might have did something half decent right there. Let's see if we can get anything with this paper towel here. That's still hard. I'm still trying to, feel like I got a serrated blade going through that. It slices though. It definitely slices somewhat when you get started on it. Awesome. Well, guys, I appreciate you stopping by and watching. And thanks for all the comments, all the thumbs up. Really do appreciate it. It means the world. And maybe tomorrow, I don't know if we're going to do it again tomorrow or not, but we'll definitely be getting a live going here for too long. I want to keep this thing going and try to do these more often. So really do appreciate it. And we'll see you guys next time. Thanks for everything. Appreciate it. Later.